Right, welcome to another episode of Warhammer 40,000. It's 2,000 points, Imperial Fists, Firstborn versus Khorne Demons. Right, welcome to this 2,000 points game, Imperial Fists versus Khorne Demons. This, we plan, will be a league battle here, so results will go down for our league battle reports here towards the end of the season. We'll then put the top 8 armies, I reckon, we'll go through to the knockout stage to establish a channel champion here. But Firstborn Imperial Fists, going to give them a chance to have a go here up against Tom's Khorne Demons. This will be the first game here for the Firstborn Imperial Fists. The idea is to run pure Firstborn and then also to run pure Primaris and have the two armies separate from each other, perhaps to unite in future Apocalypse battle reports here. It's a chance to see how well the Firstborn can do, but I reckon it'll be a tough enough game for them as they try and contain the Khorne Demon assault. So before I run through the lists here for the Imperial Fists, as mentioned, the patrons at gold level, which is Andrew Swan, Chris Heim, Frank Fafecki, Jordan Russell, Justin Burton, Longbow BB, Luke Schwengel, Marcus Anthony, Maxwell Knuckles, Michael Fryer, William Schwaz, Nicholas Lucas, Patrick Nielsen, Paul Cook, Peter Almo, Ray Cross, Tyler Summers, the artist formerly known as Veej, Dylan Moore and Samuel Penanuri. So big thanks to them for their support at gold level. They get the names shouted out at the start of all our games, also a Patronic dice to use at some point during the battle. And then at the end of the game, I'll mention those supporting at silver level, and you check out the end credits for those supporting at bronze. So Imperial Fists here, going to run a Battalion Detachment here, spending an extra Warlord, or spending an extra CP on an extra Warlord trait and Relic being taken. So structure then, HQ choices taken 2. So Captain Lysander, taking his Warlord trait Indomitable, so 1 to 3 always is a failure to wound him, regardless of any modifiers, just try and make him a bit tougher. Then taking a Lieutenant to go alongside him. Warlord trait is Storm of Fire. Relic is the Eye of Hypnoth, being taken for him. And then Power Fists being granted to him as well. Then troops choices to make up the battalion, full squad of 10 tactical marines with a combi melter and a melter gun in that squad. And then bare bones marines here all equipped with bolters, 2 squads of 5, taking 2 rhinos, no upgrades for those, dedicated transport vehicles for them as well. Then on to elites choices, taking a tech marine, as I have made him a chief apothecary. It's the 3rd Warlord trait, actually. It's not an extra relic, it's an extra Warlord trait. There's taking 3 in total. Selfless healer Warlord trait for him. Then second elite's choice is Terminators. No upgrades for them, just taking Power Fists, Power Sword for the Sergeant, and then just Storm Bolters for the rest. So no Assault Cannon in the squad. Then on to Fast Attack. It's a welcome return to the Land Speeders here, taking 2 individual units. It is the Typhoon configuration here, so the Typhoon missile launchers, and then paying the points to give them a multi-melter each as well. Then taking 2 flyers, it's the Storm Talon gunships, taking the las cannon, the double las cannon upgrades, and the twin assault cannons for them. And then finally, very expensive, I'll need to protect them during the game, it's the Centurion Devastators, taking the double las cannon option for those, and then also taking the Hurricane Bolter option for them as well. That's the Imperial Fists here, boasting some pretty good firepower, but we'll see how well they cope against the onslaught from the forces of chaos. We'll take a look now and see what Tom Covia has in his list. Alright, so 2,000 points of Khorne Demons here. There is a new model that's been added. I think Tom's changed up his list as well. But we'll let him run through what he has here. 2,000 points of the forces of Khorne.
Okay, so 2,000 points of Khorne Demons today. I thought I'd mix it up a little bit. A very good friend of mine painted me up a LAKOR for my birthday. Hopefully there will be some close-ups throughout the game so you can see how awesome it is. He is 8-pointed star painting. You can find him on Instagram. Really good friend and a really good painter, so really appreciate that. You would probably pay hundreds for the paint job that he did, and he did it absolutely free, which is great. So the list today is a battalion and a patrol detachment. I didn't particularly want to do that, but because LAKOR gets a little bit jealous, you're not allowed any demon princes any other demon princes in his detachment. So I've had to make a separate detachment just to put in Oraka the Fiend, because he is a demon prince. So I might as well start with the patrol because it's nice and simple. It's Oraka the Fiend at the back there, the Forge World model, with two 10-man bare bones demon units. There are no banners and there are no of the musical instruments in there either. They're literally just bare bones. So I paid the 2 CP for those, for that patrol, and then I've also paid a CP each. I know I don't need to declare it now, but it's what I'll be doing. They'll be going into the warp at the beginning as well. Then going on to the Battalion Detachment troops, 3 squads of 10 bloodletters. Once again, all base, no banners, no trumpets. If they are trumpets, I mean, they kind of look like trumpets.
Horns.
Horns. And then...
Musical horns.
Musical horns.
They've all got horns. Carry on. Sorry.
That's a bit corny. Then going on to the fast attack options, I've gone for 8 of the hounds, just for a little bit of speed and a little bit more durable actually than the bloodletters because they're 2 wounds each. I've got a squad of 6 blood crushers. These do have the banner, the trumpet, and the banner of blood as well. I paid a CP for that as well, so the 3d6 charge. Then I've got 2 skull cannons. Mixed results before. I'm not overly impressed with them shooting wise, but like Luke always says, they are quite good sort of durability wise, and they do have strats which I've never used before to half damage that they take as well, so that might be interesting to use in this game. Then my 3 HQ choices. I've obviously got LAKOR at the front there. He's not my warlord. My warlord is actually the Bloodthirster of Insensate Rage, who has the Armour of Scorn and Oblivious to Pain warlord trait, so he's got 4 up Invuln and 6 up Feel No Pain. And then I've also got a Bloodthirster of Unfettered Fury at the back as well. Both of those I paid the points to make them exalted, and it's highly likely that I'll just roll the 2d6 for their traits on that. But that's 2,000 points of Khorne demons.
Alright, so that's Tom's list here. Getting the impression there's too many demons to deal with here for the Imperial Fists, but they have some pretty good firepower. See what happens. But great to see LAKOR debuting on the channel and brilliantly painted up as well by 8-pointed Star Gaming. But we'll go on to scenario and deployment now for this league battle. Okay, so we have a scenario and deployment. Just to mention, Imperial Fists, they haven't played a league game yet. This is their first one of 3. As Khorne Demons, you can check out the table on the Plus channel, but Khorne Demons have played 2. They've won 1, lost 1. So if they are to make progress in the league, they must win this battle against the Imperial Fists, and ideally a nice high score in points as well. But the scenario is sweep and clear, so deployment zone looking something like this. After the roll-off, the Imperial Fists will be here, as marked by the yellow dice, and then across the other side marked by the orange dice is the deployment zone for the Khorne Demons. There's 5 primary objectives on the board, 1 dead centre, which you can see just through there, just marked by the counters, 1 in no man's land on this flank, 1 inside the Imperial Fist deployment zone just here, 1 in no man's land across the other side, and then the other one, I'm quite happy to put it inside the ruins just through the window there, the home objective for Tom's Khorne Demons. So there's a mission rule here, objective cleared. If you control an objective, you can move off of it, and you'll continue to control it until the opponent claims it on any phase during the game. For primary objectives, it's the control of 1 or more objective marker is worth 5 points at the start of the command phase, another 5 points if you control 2 or more, and another 5 points if you control more than the opponent. Then there is the direct assault secondary here. If you control the central objective, it's worth 3 points. If you control both the central objective and the opponent's objective together, that's worth 5 points per turn. That's at the end of your turn. It's a chance to clear it, claim it, and then pick up the points. But each of us now will choose 3 secondaries for this mission. As we'll mention terrain, so we're going to play this as ruin and line of sight blocking terrain. Same for that one across there. We'll play these 2 as line of sight blocking terrain as well. And then ruins, 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 and then across there we'll play that as Munitorum armor containers, the same for this as well. Then there's a couple of barricades dotted about on the table as well. But that's the terrain. We'll choose 3 secondaries each next. Okay, so we've chosen secondaries. Just a correction here. I'm sure I had a good number of Imperial Fist players have spotted this, but on the Lieutenant, why would you give him the Eye of Hypnoth? He is Lieutenant, he gets to reroll 1s anyway. So Tom very graciously has let me refund my CP. So you're just going to act as a normal Lieutenant, getting to reroll 1s to wound without the need for that relic. So secondaries have been chosen. Tom's gone for engaging all fronts, which is the control of table quarters. Retrieve Octarius data, that's performing actions in table quarters. So no doubt he'll be using his bloodletters to perform those actions during the game. And then he's gone for direct assault as well. So that's the control of the central objective marker, which I imagine he's going to go for. And then a big incentive to smash through into the Imperial Fist's deployment zone and control this objective marker at the end of his turn as well, worth 5 points if he can control both. It's the Imperial Fist. We've taken Oaths of Moment, so points for destroying monsters and vehicles. As also we can pick up points for not falling back and not failing morale. And there's a third thing as well, isn't there, for Oath of Moment?
Holding the centre of the board.
Oh, right, okay. Incentive for us to try and hold the centre, if possible. And they've also gone for Bring It Down. So LAKOR, the 2 monsters here, worth 2 points each. As it could be Mr. Evil over there, the guy with...
He's not over 10.
He's not over 10.
No.
Right, so he's worth a point. And then the 2 vehicles a point each as well. So that secondary is chosen for both sides. Next, we will start alternating placing units on the board. Okay, just to mention the Artiscapade brushes here. It's a Pro Series fine detail brush set. 15 pieces inside here. Available in the UK and across Europe. The link will take you to the Amazon store for this set, but a real good value here. 30% off. That offer still continues, and it works out with the discount at about £18, just under £18 cost for those. So use that voucher whilst you can. Links in the video description below or in the comments section. Click on that and that'll take you to the offer here for this Artiscapade Pro Series fine detail brush set, 15 pieces. And then just to mention the battle mat and terrain that we're using in this game, so the battle mat's from GameMat.eu, rolls out nice and flat, and then we put the terrain pieces on top. Also using there, this is the Chem Zone mat, and then matching it up with the Chem Zone terrain here. So these large buildings, pretty much most of the terrain here is from that set by GameMat.eu as well. So you can check them out for your supplies of battle mats, all different shapes and sizes, and then terrain sets available from them as well. Okay, so deployment's complete for both sides. We'll start with the Imperial Fists just here. It's good to see the Firstborn Marines on the table and to see 2,000 points.
Good to see the Land Raiders, Land Speeders on the table.
Land Speeders.
I've seen those Land Speeders on any table in
a long time.
long time. And they look great.
No, it's good. Big fan of the Land Speeders. It's still one of my favourite Space Marine models. It's good to have a pair of them on the board. Hopefully they'll last a while and we can see them use their firepower and manoeuvrability. So we've put Storm Talon here at the back in the corner, one just behind the line of sight blocking terrain. Empty Rhino on this extreme side, on this flank. Double Land Speeder taking position behind the terrain. Just to clarify, we're going to play it square, so the terrain will run across here. I've marked it with some boxes, and the same with the other terrain piece across the other side for Tom's side there. Just makes it easier for measuring and calculating terrain. For that, Terminators are sheltering behind here to some degree. Behind them a 5-man squad. There's a melter gun in that combat squad. Empty Rhino again. Lieutenant Lysander. Apothecary, just all hanging around here. And then the Centurion Devastators. And then a 5-man team here with the Combi Melter, with the Sergeant. And then put 2 squads into reserve there that can turn up turn 2 onwards. So that's deployment done for the Imperial Fists. We'll go around to the other side of the table. You can see Tom's deployment for his Khorne Demons. So demons here lurking in the shadows with the blood letters inside the terrain. Then skull cannons, these two, deploying on this flank. It's very dark over here. I'm going to turn the brightness up on the on the camera. There we are, a bit brighter. So hounds just snaking through here. Bloodthirster of Insensate Rage.
That one's Unfettered Fury.
Unfettered Fury.
I rolled for the Exalted ability, and he counts as double wounds and +1 damage on all of his weapons.
Nice.
So neither are the ones I wanted.
Yep.
And then for my Warlord, who's the one at the top, he got a 2+ save and +1 damage on his weapons as well.
Right, okay, yep. And then Uraka the Fiend just parked up behind. That's a character that could shelter behind other units. He's 9 wounds or less. It's the Hounds. Then the Blood Crusher's just here, getting ready to move out. Then another unit of Bloodletters over on the left-hand flank. LAKOR just taking up position here. Is actually pointing towards Captain Lysander. The two have eyes on each other already. And then in reserve, you can see them just over there, 2 units of Bloodletters that can teleport on. They can deep strike. Yeah, okay. Okay, so that's deployment done for both sides. My voice is a little bit croaky. Hopefully I can survive through to the end of the game. I don't think I can shout too loudly for the Emperor in this game, but we just hope for his blessing and his help in this battle. As we
The
look
Emperor can't hear you in the void of space anyway.
Thank you, Tom. No encouragement from the forces of chaos. We will let Tom roll first, see who goes. Oh, this is big. I'd love to go first, let loose an early warning shot. But Tom rolls a 4.
Respectable.
I could turn to Patreon for help. I don't think anyone's declared Imperial Fists. We'll go with a trusty Imperial Fist dice.
I can't even see what it is. It's like
Guess.
behind it, a 1.
It's a 1.
Oh, is it? Oh,
Yeah, it is.
Brilliant.
Oh dear, right, so Khorne will go first here. Imperial Fists will have to wait for the forces of chaos to make the first move. So on turn 1, Tom's about to move here. I tried getting a close-up of Bellicor, but he's lurking in the shadows over there. Hopefully we'll get a few pictures of him after Tom's moved him out. Well, I don't know. He might move out and get blown away. Perhaps we'll have other things to deal with. He's measuring up a turn 1 charge and knew this would happen. No, not the Terminators. Go for the Rhino. We'll let Tom make his move here, but I think...
I'll let Lysander have him. I don't mind.
I think we're going to see very early aggression here. Perhaps turn 1 combat's taking place here, but we'll let Tom make his moves. Okay, so movement's done. We'll go around to the other side of the table as well, so you can see Tom's movement. But you can see the Warlord here has moved out. Tom's saying it's going to get shot at. You may as well just plunge it in straight away. So it's descended down, and charge is possible. It would take a pretty good roll, but it could make it in. No doubt Tom will use a command reroll.
Tom's favourite number, the roll,
is
8.
An 8 required.
Within 9.
Yep.
Rerollable 8.
Okay. So quite doable. Yes, there's a...
Well, not with my Khorne Demons. Normally I fail all my charges, so...
We'll see. We shall see. And then Blood Crusher's moving out here. They've claimed the central objective.
They advanced as well.
Bellacor's moved out just behind them. Bloodletter's moving out in this direction. There's an empty objective across here. Remaining here with these, sheltering inside the terrain. They rodded though, didn't they? Yeah, performed retrieve Octarius data, so that's one table call to complete. Skull cannons have moved out. There's a pretty good line of sight across in that direction. Rolled a 6 here for these bloodletters moving across, getting very close to that objective. Then Hounds just holding here for now. There's multiple layers to Tom's assault going on here. The blood first at the back, and then Eureka the Fiend sheltering and protected here at this stage. Oh, I see. Right, okay. So, yeah, they'll get reroll ones for their shooting. Okay, so that's movement done. We'll go on to... There's no Psychers for you, is there?
Yep, I've got LAKOR.
Oh, right. Oh, I see.
But...
Smite's out of range, probably. 18 inches.
Yeah, I would say so.
Yeah, nothing's in range here. Some quite potent psychic powers, but nothing in range at this stage. So we are in shooting phase. So you literally got 2 things that can shoot.
Yep.
Well, there's him, isn't he, with his big long chain, but he's out of range.
Yeah, he's quite out of range.
Okay, so it's these 2 skull cannons. We'll see if...
So, yeah, first skull cannon.
Uh-oh.
So you're on a 1-up save with your Centurions in there?
Yes,
So
light cover, yeah.
I would take you to... I'd -2.
A 3-up.
Well, only... Okay, so if I kill one of them, then the other 2 don't get the cover.
Yeah, Tom's pointing out there's only 1 in cover, so if I do tank it on him, then it's these 2 then lose their cover, so I've got to be careful.
But, I mean, other feasible targets, I think they're the most threatening with those las cannons.
No, he's going to pick on these. Okay, here it comes. So D6 shots.
Do we have any demon play?
You do, there is, I'm sure there's 1.
Apart from me, I mean.
Khorne.
Drakari.
We're just examining here. No, maybe not. There's the World Eaters. Longbow BB.
World Eaters. Well, that's cool.
Close enough, yeah, it is. Great.
D6 shots. 4.
Not bad, yeah, pretty good. Okay, 4 shots. Just straight up 3s for them?
Yep. 3s rerolling 1s into the
Centurions. Eek. 2 hits.
You are toughness.
Toughness 5.
Strength 8, so 3s. 1.
There's a 2 there. I'm just going to absolutely double check for toughness 5. Pretty sure that we are. Yes, definitely toughness 5. So those just the one made it through. Okay. So
1 3-up if you decide to take it on him.
Yeah, I'll take it on the 3-up. I may as well. It's oh, that's the sergeant. But then he could be resurrected though, couldn't he? Yeah. Okay. 3+. God, I'm losing confidence already. I've only rolled the dice once. Paul Cook. He's an Imperial player. Yes, thank you very much indeed. It's quite important, very important to keep them alive.
The other one I'm actually just going to fire into your troops at the
Regular infantry?
because I can't see me hurting them.
Okay.
So, Andrew Swan will help me with my shots.
Okay.
4 again.
Okay.
Not as many as I would have liked. Hitting on 3s.
Be glad of the reroll
Well,
ones.
we're not really known for shooting, are we? 2s. 2. -2.
Alright, so 5-ups. Imperial fists. Dead. Oh no, D3 at a time, isn't it?
Yep, it's D3.
Okay, so the first one.
Dead.
Dead.
Second one, dead.
Dead. 2 dead Marines. Okay, lost 2. Okay, shooting phase done. A couple of Marines slain. We'll go on to charges.
The 1 charge.
Yeah, 1 charge. Okay, so declaring against both Rhino and Terminators? Or just the Terminators? You probably need to declare both to get in there, but he's not scared of the Rhino, is he?
Yeah, both are an 8 anyway, so
okay.
It doesn't matter.
Overwatch, it's hardly. Yeah, oh, save your CP. This is big.
Tempted to do some form of
combo
chant here.
Cornflakes, cornflakes. Go. Here it comes. This is a very big charge. No, she's going to have to go to the command reroll.
So I get to reroll automatically.
Brilliant. Oh, it's 8. Oh, it's 8. Oh, no.
Khorne's number.
Stand your ground.
Okay.
So latest FAQ, you can heroically intervene across vehicles. He would do that in real life. a parked rhino would be no obstacle to Captain Lysander. He has to.
Just hit it out of the way.
He has to watch on though as the Terminators are about to be struck here by this bloodthirster. No. Okay, we'll try and stand our ground. We do have a 5+ invuln save, and we'll see if that's enough to try and preserve some of their number. Apothecary's badly positioned here at the moment. He's all right. He's around the characters and around the Centurion Devastators, but he's too far away to give the 6+ feel no pain to the Terminators. One of the benefits though for Terminators at the moment is the 3 wounds that they're on now instead of 2, so that will help to some degree. And we're hoping Tom doesn't have too many attacks.
Now I've got 6 attacks base,
6
plus
attacks
1
base.
for charge.
Yes.
I could make that so all of those are d6 damage each.
Yeah.
2 dice picking the highest and adding 1 because of my exalted. But what I could do is just whether it's worth it is go sweeping blows.
Yes.
And do 14 attacks at 2 damage each.
And try and flood me with
But
too many.
They're only -2, which takes
2.
me to 4s. Yeah, I think I'm going to have to go for the. No, I'm going to go for the mighty strikes.
Okay, she's not guaranteed the wipeout here. All depends on my 5+ invuln save. I think that'll be the deciding factor.
Okay, so 2s. 6s score an additional. So that's the one there that's failed.
Okay.
And then 2s.
Strength 8 or more.
I am strength 14, strength 15. Yeah.
Okay. Hoping for some 1s.
So that is extremely cocked to that.
It is a 1.
So I'm going to command reroll.
One of them, yeah.
One of those.
Just to tip the odds in favour, yes. And now
So
6 have made it through. Oh boy. Oh boy, then morale's going to be a problem as well. Right, I'm just going to roll up. I'm going to use Imperial Fist dice. There's too many dice here for patronic help. 5s and 6s are good.
Got 2.
Block 2. So 4 dead. I got a command reroll one of those.
Now, it's not 100% guaranteed they're dead. It's highly likely, but it's not 100% guaranteed.
Oh, you've got that. I can command reroll anyway.
Yeah.
That's okay. So here comes this one.
Yeah.
I will turn patronic and give me the most die-hard Imperial player that you can find. I was going to say Nicholas Lucas, but he's put not Custodes. Chris Hime's pretty good. Oh, yeah. Chris Hime. He is an Imperial player, Space Marine player, and Sisters of Battle. It does. If you take a themed dice, it works.
It's just as a battle dice, and it's miracle dice. You should be able to use the 6.
Yeah. Right, failed.
So just don't roll double 1s, because it's roll 2 dice for the damage. So that's a 7 damage.
Okay, dead,
Just
yeah.
6 plus the 1.
Mm-hmm.
5 plus the 1. 5 plus the 1.
Yuck.
5 plus the 1. So it's just 4, yeah?
Just 4. Right, so that's the situation. One lone Terminator stands defiant here, and I can just fight back.
Uh-huh.
Okay. So 2 attacks, we were charged. So looking for 4s. Rerolling 1s for the captain. Yes. Then we're looking for
3s.
3s to wound.
Something.
Yeah, both come through. Okay, so we'll ask Tom to make 2 invuln saves here. Minus 2 or 3.
So I'm a 2-up base save now because of his exalted. So
Yeah.
-2 would take me to 4s. We'll find out if it's -3s. Wow.
Snake eyes. Ooh.
Wowzers.
Defiant Terminators crushed the feet of the Demon Prince here. Or
so how many
the
damage is
Blood
that?
Crusher. Bloodthirster.
You're good about it.
Getting the name right, yeah.
How many wounds?
Yeah.
I'm trying to decide if I want to...
Power Fists are 2 wounds now, so 2 damage. So it's
Alright, so
4
it's 4
damage.
damage.
Yeah.
Meh.
Take it.
Yeah, I'll take it, yeah.
Okay. Well done, Terminator. Bit of defiance there to add.
Not quite. I'm going to spend 3 CP to fight again.
No, please don't. Oh, no. Well, it saves me 2 CP for auto pass somewhere else, so it saved me some command points.
I want to make sure the apothecary doesn't get over there and start bringing them back.
Okay.
So I'm going to put...
I'm not sure I like Tom. He reads minds.
Yeah,
That's what I was going to do.
exactly what you were thinking. So it's whether I put 4 into the Terminator to make sure that he dies, because I know what my rolls are like.
Sensing cruelty here.
And then 2 into the tank. How many wounds is a Rhino? 10 or 11, isn't it? Okay. So yeah, I'm going to put 4 into the Terminator, which probably seems excessive.
Excessive.
But I want him to
Die.
Yeah. So 4 into the Terminator.
Yes.
All that. And that was a 6. So that gives me an extra.
An extra hit.
And then 2s. Yeah, okay. All 5.
It's not even about killing him honourably here. It's just about destroy. There's just to completely destroy him.
Right.
Unless the Emperor says live. Oh, 666.
Valiant.
Oh, okay. Oh dear. So 6
wounds.
damage plus the other one that came through. You could roll the other 2 just to see what it was. But he gets another 6. No, he doesn't. Okay. So it would have been 11 wounds. Oh dear. Terminator's gone.
And then onto the Rhino.
Oh yes. Oh, I could attack you back.
Oh yeah, yeah.
I did hit.
Oh,
I did hit you.
Assault Rhino.
Wounded you twice.
Save twice.
Okay.
My 2 attacks onto the Rhino from the Bloodthirst.
Running. Yep.
6 would be good. Yep. So 6 pops an extra hit. And then 2s. Both through. It's a straight
Minus.
-4.
Okay. Nothing I can do.
So 2d6. Pick the highest.
Snake eyes.
So that's a 2 damage. Do I want to blow it up?
It will probably detonate.
This is probably going to seem like a crazy reroll. Reroll the damage.
Reroll the damage. You'll be rerolling both dice, wouldn't you?
Yeah. So I'm going to do it.
Yeah, go for it.
So that's
4
5 damage.
5. Yeah.
And then the second one is 6 damage. So 11 in total.
Destroyed.
5 plus 1, and then yeah. So does she blow?
Does she blow?
And kill Lysander.
I will not be blamed. Samuel Penanuri says. Oh no, just about. Rhino destroyed as well. Devastating blow from the Warlord here. It was the good choice in the end to go straight for the jugular against the Imperial fists. Okay, so Tom's consolidating this direction but not making contact with these Marines. Dropping down to 12 wounds. No morale to do. Targets that Tom... Well, there's morale cost here, but we'll be fine. Yeah, there's a sergeant in the squad, so yeah, can't fail that one. Okay, so turn comes to an end. There's been brutal stuff here. Khorne Demon's initial assault has been highly successful. There is a very large demon in the middle of the Imperial Fist deployment zone at this stage. We'll give you a recap on points here. Tom's picked up a fair few here on turn 1. So going well here for the Khorne Demons as they attempt to head towards a second victory. Points picked up so far. Retrieve victorious data. One of those has been achieved. Engage on all fronts is all 3 table quarters. Moving into this deployment zone with him. And those cross the line into the table quarter across here. So yeah, and then across the other side as well. And then obviously the home quarter. So 3 points picked up for that. And then 3 points picked up for direct assault. Tom controls the central objective, which is worth 3, and getting dangerously close to the home objective for the Imperial Fists. But it's early stages yet, it's quite hard to judge a game on turn 1. Imperial Fists have lost their Terminators, but their heavy firepower remains intact. We'll go on to turn 1 as the Imperial Fists, led by Captain Lysander himself, prepare to reply against this demonic onslaught. Okay, perhaps falling deeper into a trap here, but we've constricted our force here, trying to watch our edges. Tom has deep striking, nasty units that will cause trouble. Going to run out of screening units quite quickly on this game, but trying to protect the heavier guns. You can see they've closed in on this area here to try and gun down as much as possible. Because if we are going to stand any chance in this game, we've got to keep the guns firing every turn. So this squad here has moved across and has performed retrieve victorious data. Rhino's advanced to pull back to here just to protect the back door. 2 land speeders moved across to lay down some firepower in sort of this direction against different targets. Lieutenant and Captain Lysander have moved across, perhaps to finish this demon off in close combat. 2 flyers have moved across with a slow speed with them. The 3-man squad is now a 4-man squad, restored a model back to play with the Apothecary and the Centurions. They move 5 now instead of 4, so they've headed across in this direction inside the terrain. That's movement done. We do miss the Terminators, but they're gone. We'll go on to shooting phase next. Critical point here. Need a really good shooting phase to try and level up as much as possible for the Fists. So we'll go Lieutenant first. Always going to throw a crack grenade against the demon, which hits. Try and wound, which it does. Okay, so minus grenade, -2 on turn 1.
Yep, good.
Blocked on a 6. Okay, next shot. We've got combi melted from this sergeant, and the 3 bolters from that combat squad are going to fire into the bloodletters. They moved and out of rapid fire range. So do the bolters first. Rerolling ones for Captain Lysander. Okay, so 2 hits come through. Toughness 3 on them things. Forced to wound. Rerolling ones for the lieutenant. Just the 1 comes through, no minus. And good. Saved on a 6. Well done. And then the combi melter now on the demon. We'll go to Peter Almo, looking for a 3. Ah, missed. That's a shame. That's a shame. Could have been quite useful there with a +2 damage. Okay, we'll turn to a land speeder next. Multi-melter into the demon. Yeah, we've got to go for that. And then the Typhoon missile launcher, the crack shot, going to go into the front skull cannon. So this will be multi-melter shot first of all. Looking for 3s. 2 hits off to a good start. 3s to wound. 2 wounds come through. Well done, land speeder. Okay, -4 or 5.
Oh no, that's not good.
That's not good at all because I'm on +4 damage. The multi-melter is a powerful weapon now.
I need to keep your firepower coming on me, and I don't.
D6 damage. 2d6 damage. 6, 7, +4. 11. Hold it right there.
Don't waste it, Luke. You've got plenty more. You could take me down with bolt of fire with the rest.
It's just
only a couple of shots.
It's sort of a pride roll. It's debut. It's been years. They've been stored in the box. I've kept the dust off of them. They've hardly played in games, and now it's got a chance with its opening volley here to blow away a demon. Thomas. It's not a tactical choice. It's pride, and that's something that's very important to Space Marines. I know I'm a Xenos player, but I'm making a speech, but you know it's a very important thing. And for the Imperial Fist, using Imperial Fist dice against demons. Please tell me.
It's not that big a deal killing a Bloodthirster. They're pretty easy to kill.
It's a trap. You're trying to get me to... right. Well, I've got CP to spend.
You can roll it if you want.
Give me a moment here.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm going to do it because here's where it's a little bit of Tactica here. A little bit, just a small bit. It'll make me fire something else at him. If I roll well here, it'll clear him out of the way and I can fire at other stuff. So I'm going to command reroll.
I'd like a 1 or a 2.
So I'll pay the point.
It's going to be a 5 or 6 though, isn't it?
Just sense it is, Tom.
Add another die. So I just need 1 6 to stay alive.
It's got 4. I'm glad it wasn't a 5+ feel, no pain would have passed nearly all of them. Okay, so 6 or 4 have been blocked. But still, the damage is nasty enough from the land speeders. So good shooting from that 1. There's still 1 remaining. 4 wounds left on that model, which we could let the captain just finish it off. Or think about what to do. There is this land speeder here. We've got Centurion Devastators to fire. So there's some good heavy firepower options here. Yeah. Typhoon missile launcher. Don't get too carried away. 1 hit comes through. We'll try and wound on a 3+, which we do just about. Okay.
What's the...
-2 becomes -3. Comes through. D6 damage. It's a 2 +1. 3.
Why is it +1?
A vehicle?
I'm not a vehicle.
Oh, he's not a vehicle.
No.
Chariot. Okay, 2 damage. Okay, so we're going to leave him. We're going to go to the Centurion Devastators. As I'm going to leave him. He's on 4 wounds left. Try and finish him off in close combat with the captain and lieutenant. So I'm going to go 4 laser cannon shots into the furthest skull cannon. 2 laser cannon shots into the closest one. And then the hurricane bolters. We moved, so we're not going to get the extra shots. So we're going to do 3 lots of 6 into the bloodletters. So that's these. We are not core, so we do not get reroll ones. So we'll take these away. But it is a bolter weapon, so for the Imperial Fist, so we do get 3 extra hits come through. Then we'll try and wound on 3s. Lieutenant's ability is for core as well. Yeah, so those don't come through. But we've got a fair few have made it through here. 11 saves, ignoring cover, but Tom's going to take the Invon save anyway. deadly enough.
And on to these ones, yeah?
Yeah. Tom's just rolled a ridiculous heap of 5s and 6s.
I lose 5.
5. Past 6. Well done. I have to say, the table looks quite nice. It's contrasting deep Khorne red versus the Imperial Fist yellow here on this terrain setup. Does look nice. Just admiring the models whilst they're on the table. Okay. So, laser cannon shots then. 2 laser cannons perhaps to try and finish off maybe this front skull cannon, if we can hit. We've hit once. So that 1 hit made it through. Do get a wound. So invuln save required.
Nope.
No. D6 damage. A 5 or a 6 would be great. We'll go for... There's plenty of Imperial players. We'll go for Nicholas Lucas. Yeah, Grey Knights. Imperial Knights. Admech. Not Custodes. Oh, 1! Oh, no. 1 damage. Dropping down to 4 wounds left. And then we'll go 4 laser cannon shots into the other one. So 2 hits come through. 3s to wound. 2 wounds come through. So 2 invuln saves required. Tom will probably pass 1. No, 2d6 damage. And it is 9. Target destroyed. Good shooting, Centurion Devastators. We'll go to a Storm Talon next. Twin Assault Cannon into the Blood Letters. And then we'll go for double laser cannon again into the Skull Cannon. So 2 laser cannon shots in 3s. 3s to wound. Both wound. Okay, well done. To the pilot. Double 6. Good for you, Tom. Good for you. And then we'll go for... okay. Trying to eliminate the firepower here. So this is the Assault Cannon. 2s to wound. Triple 1. Not going to wipe out the squad, so 3 invuln saves.
3 dead.
Okay, 3 taken out. There's 2 left. I'm just going to rinse and repeat, Tom. We'll go with the second one. Exactly the same configuration. 2 laser cannon shots. Come on. 2 hits come through. 3s to wound. Yes, they do. Okay, pretty
Double 6.
good.
No.
No, surely this is the end. 4 wounds.
Just 4.
Okay. Okay, and then we'll go for the Twin Assault Cannon to try and finish off the Blood Letters. Looking for 3s.
Do you not have Strafing then?
Yeah, we may well do. We may well do. It might help a little bit. No, that roll's gone, so I don't get it. So that can come away. 3s to wound. All of them except 2. So it's 7 saves to make here. Gone. Okay, target eliminated. Firepower's been not too bad here from the Imperial Fists. They've caused a fair bit of damage. Perhaps against lighter targets. Just trying to prioritise units at this stage. Get rid of Thomas' firepower and then shoot at the rest, hopefully, as the game continues. So I have got that land speed. This one here is in range of the multi-melter. I'm going to go after the Blood Crushers. Multi-melter. A hit. Toughness on them is 4, isn't it? I think? Yeah. 2s to wound. Yeah, wound comes through. Tom will take an invuln save. Nope. No, so just straight d6 damage. It's 4. Okay, picked one off. More than happy with that result. Crack shot the Typhoon missile launcher. Double 5, 2 hits. A wound comes through. -2.
3.
And d6 damage. 5. Picked off another one. Land speeders. Good to be back with those. Good shooting from them. Nice contribution during the game. This one advanced. No shooting from that. These performed an action. I'm sure I've got a bolt pistol on the Apothecary. Is it an action he performs to restore model? Don't think so.
No, don't really so.
A fire a pistol shot. Hits. And wounds. We'll just check to see what he's got. He might have something...
It depends if he's not a Primaris, is he?
He's not
It might
Primaris.
just be normal bolt or an Absolver bolt pistol.
Yeah.
And that's just for Primaris.
We'll have a look. Yeah, just a bolt pistol.
He's got a 2+ save, so.
Oh, fine.
He's exalted.
Right, yes, okay, that's the bonus that he received. Okay, so shooting phase finished. Happy enough. Damage has been quite heavy here. And then number 1 priority is to destroy him in close combat. If possible, we're going to charges next for the Imperial Fists on their first turn. Okay, Charge has gone ahead. Two obvious ones. Captain Lysander's gone in. So too has the Lieutenant. Chance of bringing this demon down is fair, but we'll see what we can do. We'll go on to combat resolution next. All right, here we go. Captain Lysander, 4 attacks base, +1 on the charge. 2s, all hit.
How will I do it?
Cool.
3.
3s to wound.
2.
Just the 2. Yeah, I got to. This is the time to command reroll, so I'm going to command reroll this one. Please. Yes. Okay, so 3 have made it through.
3 4-ups coming right up. No.
Oh, you gone.
He's ready.
First demon slain. Weakened by firepower.
I really couldn't make an invulnerable save with him.
Gone. Alright, target destroyed. Heavy damage coming through now officially. That's the dead part for the Khorne demons. Nasty.
Leadership for the blood crushers quickly. Please a 1. No. 6 minus 2. I think I'm leadership. I'm maybe thinking of Age of Sigmar leadership 10. But I'm not.
Leadership 8. They should, you'd
Leadership
think.
7.
Oh no, they failed.
That's really not
That's
good.
not good. It's a slain model. Okay, it's annoying.
Particularly because that's a lot of... I'm good.
Right, okay, so 3 models preserved there, but it's annoying to having to lose another model to morale. Okay, so there is a gap across here. Imperial Fists have cleared the area. They protected that objective. No one's on it now, and the bloodletters that were threatening that objective have been eliminated. This demon's gone, and then the demonic firepower has been eliminated as well. But Imperial Fists have shrunk. They've constricted themselves in order to be more effective. We do have flanking units that can turn up. So does Tom. No, Tom has deep striker units that can arrive. We've tried to anticipate that as much as possible, but we can't protect every area here. Tom's been watching the Imperial Fist this term, looking for gaps and opportunities to try and break in to the Space Marine firepower. The other disadvantage, we're constricted. We're only holding one objective here and not really spread out across the board, so Imperial Fists need to watch that as well. But they have levelled up here to some degree. They've caused heavy damage against the Khorne demons. We'll hand over to the forces of Khorne next. This game is far from decided. I reckon it's open to both armies for sure. Imperial Fist's firstborn are still very much in the fight. If Tom is to achieve victory here, it's going to be some hard work against these firstborn Marines. We're going to turn to the forces of Khorne next. Okay, so we're on turn 2 for the forces of Khorne. Points been picked up here by the Imperial Fists. Just to retrieve Octarius data, we picked that up. 2 points for Oaths of Moment, and 2 points picked up for Bring It Down as well. You can see Tom is going to go for the attack here. He's a fly unit, so he can go after my flyer. Looking like a 10.
No, it'd be a 9 or a, it's like millimeter. I'll just push it back. Yeah, it's a 9.
A 9-inch charge, right.
Which I don't know whether I want to do.
We'll let Tom make his moves here. Imperial Fists are behind on points. As Tom's picked up, by the way, 15 points of primary objectives, controls the central objective, controls the home objective. Imperial Fists only on 1. So despite the damage coming through, tactically, Tom ahead by a fair bit. Okay, so movement's complete. Bloodletters here at the back, continuing to hold position. As then Uraka the Fiends switched across to here. Hounds have pushed in through this terrain in the shadows in there. Holding at this point. Deep striking in with one of the units. Tom's kept the other off the board and performing retrieve Octarius data and claiming the objective at the same time, and also helping out with table quarters. Okay, so tactical move of those. Blood Crushers moving forwards. Bloodthirster of Insensate Rage.
That's Unfettered Fury.
Unfettered Fury,
yeah.
Okay. So he's moved forwards as well. Not advancing, possible charge. He is a flying model, so he can go after the Storm Talon gunship. But you can see the Khorne Demons trying to close the gap here against the Imperial Fist main gun line. If only for tactical reasons, to keep them back and to rake in as many points as possible. It's a what? It's a what?
It's the Wrath of Khorne, Bloodthirster, sorry.
That's the Wrath of Khorne,
Fury,
Bloodthirster.
yeah.
Okay, so we're getting the titles modelled up here. It's just a demon to us.
Yeah.
LAKOR's move around here. Bloodletters have well and truly claimed this objective on this flank. That is movement complete. It may well be the case that Thomas Force plays aggressive, keeps the opponent back, rakes in the points at the expense of losing models. Maybe the way it plays, but if it's successful tactically, then that's what counts in the game. There is a psychic phase.
Yeah.
This is from LAKOR.
Just a smite.
Smite into the ruins.
Goes off.
Goes off. Nothing I can do.
For 3.
3 mortal wounds. Yeah, well, we'll take here. We'll lose the front marine, and then take a wound on Mr. Conehead. That's one of the Conehead helmet space brains. Okay, so psychic phase. Is there anything else?
No, nothing else in the psychic phase. Just straight into charge.
Okay. Oh, no shooting. Yes, it's been eliminated. So we'll go on to charges next. There's some important charge rolls coming up. Yeah, Tom's got options here. He could go for a 10-inch charge, but Tom's charge is 3d6, choosing the best 2.
Yeah.
Is there +1 for the band?
3d6.
Straight 3d6. Right, okay. So that's certainly a possibility. He can make it in against Captain Lysander, and possibly the Lieutenant if he wants to as well. Or you can go for the tactical route and try and take on these closer Marines here and try and clear the objective, but you might be able to get enough models in to contest it perhaps and stop the Imperial Fists from picking up any points. So interesting choice.
I'm just double checking. I'm pretty sure it's 3d6, but I'm just double checking.
Yeah, I'll let him check. This is a game changer charge here potentially from the Blood Crushers. I'm glad we shot them last turn, reducing the number down. Could have been a bit more scary of a full squad of 6 heading our direction. Okay, this is tricky. Tom can't go through the ruin. What he's trying to do is reach here to get within an inch of this model, which he can fight against. Snaking around here. To them is a 10-inch as well.
In theory, I just need to get to here.
So tap into him, yes.
Because he's on the other side of the wall,
It's
but
fine.
it's still, realistically, I mean, that's like a 10-inch anyway.
So you are going to declare against Lieutenant and Lysander?
Yeah.
And this infantry squad?
It could go all wrong, but I'm hoping if all 3 of them can charge into him first, I can spend the CP to do mortal wounds on the charge to him.
Okay.
To try and mortal wound some down and then hit him.
Yes.
I don't think I'm going to make this charge, so. But if I have to re-roll this charge, then I can't spend the CP to do the mortals, and then I will probably regret my decision very quickly.
This is like your last wave attack, really.
Yeah, which is not good on turn 2.
2 instead, okay.
So we'll go for it. Yep.
It looks really good, yeah. It's a 13-inch charge, okay.
So I'm going to spend. I'm going to spend my.
Oh boy. Does he have built-in re-rollable charge?
Yeah. Oh yeah, he does. Good point.
Oh.
Good point. So he's going to get within an inch of the wall. So he's. Yeah. So I don't need to worry about that. Oh, and they would have had a re-rollable charge as well.
Oh, right, okay.
Because they're within 6 inches of him.
Mm-hmm.
So they'll He'll start outside an inch and then obviously go in.
To disrupt land speeders as well. Annoying cavalry unit here. This is your second wave unit. They're designed to move up behind the initial charge. They're doing their job.
I would absolutely love some sixes here.
This is for this charge.
No, this is for. I need to do this one first. So all three of them are going to put their damage into Lysander, and it's 2+. It's 1 mortal wound. And on a 6, it's D3 mortal wounds. Okay, so there's a 6. So there's 1 mortal wound from the 2, and then so 2 mortal wounds on Lysander.
Okay.
Unfortunate.
Okay, so 2 wounds on the Captain Lysander. He's got 4 left. Starts off with 6. This is the big charge.
Nope.
7, no.
9. Oh, that'll do.
11. Oh, he's gone ahead. That fly's virtually guaranteed to be destroyed. So Tom's going to be happy enough. Because they're annoying because they could strafe around the board just gunning stuff down. So Tom will be glad to see that thing go. Okay.
So surprisingly, I'm going to start with this one first.
Yes.
And
Tapping into there. Okay.
Everything into Lysander.
No. Oh boy. Can we keep the captain alive?
So the any attacks with a range roll of 6.
This is you're looking at a crucial moment in the battle. Captain Lysander's been picked out here by these blood crushers. He's taken 2 wounds already.
3s and 3s.
Hits have come through. What does that 6 mean?
Nothing until it's wounded. So those are double damage.
Okay.
And so everything's on your invuln because they're all -3.
Yep.
And it's just those are 2 damage, those are 1 damage. And then I've got the
Mounts. The Juggernauts to fight as well. Yeah, we are in serious trouble here. Where is the apothecary? He's never around when I need him. He's around the corner again. Why is he over there? Okay, it's too late to call him for help, so we've got feel no pain going on. So we'll take. I'm going to go Patronic. I need help. So those 2 6s that came through, I'll roll those first, and we'll go for.
I would like you. I think I pick order, don't I?
Okay, yeah.
So if you roll the singles first.
Oh, a bit tactical here. Okay, we'll take the 3+ on the singles.
So 2.
2 wounds come through. Look, this is nasty stuff. Okay, and then I've got to pass both of these to stand a chance. So we'll go for. Oh dear, we'll go for Dylan Moore. He's Dark Angels, Death Court of Krieg player. Passed nicely on a 5. Thank you very much. And then we'll go for Tyler Summers. He's a Space Marine player, AdMech player, a little bit of Jakarian Necrons, but I think he'll help us out, which he does on another 5. So we've defied those 4 wounds come through. Captain Lysander is still alive. It's all down to these they're full machine. Are they full machine type things?
No, they're all demon.
Demonic mounts.
That's not good. I don't think you're going to die now. No, you're not. 1. Oh dear.
What damage is that? That's just normal.
1 damage.
3 up. Failed.
Right, down to 1 wound anyway.
I could command reroll that. I've got a command reroll spare, which we'll do. We'll go for Raycross to help us out to keep this wound away from the captain. Yes. Okay, thank you very much indeed. So Lysander is still alive with 2 wounds left. Okay, so very happy to keep the captain alive. No point interrupting, so Tom's free to remove the flyer from the board because it doesn't stand a chance. But you never know. We'll see what Tom rolls up here with his attacks. There's 10 wounds to get through on the Storm Talon gunship. Okay, here come the attacks. Should be able to do it.
I don't believe. Oh yeah, it does. 6 is score additionals.
Okay.
2s.
No, we're long gone.
5 minus 4, d6 damage each.
5d6 damage. 5d6 damage.
Plus 1. Yeah, it's gone.
Do we detonate? We do. Oh. Oh, no.
Please.
Oh, no.
Please, yes. How many wounds has Lysander got left?
He's got 2 left.
Oh, and you can't re-roll it.
You can't do that. No, that's
Please.
not allowed. We'll see what the damage is. I've got a feeling it is 6-inch D3 damage.
Set the scene.
Yep.
The Bloodthirster has ripped the pilot out of the cockpit and just swallowed.
I was going to get the model. He's thrown it across in this direction.
Swallowed the pilot, and and now he's just pitching like an American football. The
why? Oh, why?
Roll a 3.
Imperial Fist dice are great for popping 6s, but not now.
Don't roll a 3.
Right, I'm going to pick the most Xenos-y player to get the 1 or a 2.
What?
Here you go. The artist, formerly known as Veej, is an Orcs and Thousand Sons player.
Oh, you're risky.
So I'm not looking for help. I'm looking for a terrible roll of 1 or a 2. This is the reverse psychology roll. Yes, it worked. He lived. So you take a mortal wound. Oh,
Every time, Luke.
Every Tom had.
You always get the roll.
He had a vision there of bringing the captain down, but not quite. But he's seriously,
Well, you've got a lot of
seriously
about to take a hit.
I know he's got about 10 mortal wounds been distributed here. This is nasty stuff. Apothecary is going to have a full-time job for the rest of the battle. So roll these up. Lieutenant, 6.
3 mortals. Oh.
That almost killed him. Oh dear. There's damage on him. Can you check? I think these 2 are going to be in for 6s.
No, I don't think they will.
I think you are. See.
No.
No. Okay. Land speeder.
No.
Okay. Centurion Devastators. They're in. Just the one for them.
On 6 up, do they ignore it?
Oh yeah. Thanks.
Yep.
We do. Good for him. Lieutenant might be able to ignore a couple of 6s.
Nope.
Not in range. Range 3. Gotcha. Yeah. Yeah. This combat squad takes a mortal wound.
Ignore on a 6.
Nope. Okay, so I'll stick a wound on this chap here. The other flyer, yes, must be in. And takes 2 mortal wounds, so dropping down to 8, I believe, for him. And that is about it.
My go.
Oh yeah, D3 mortal wounds on him, gladly. Roll a 1. Okay, so a wound on him, dropping down to 15, I think.
Yep.
Okay. Explosive result, and in he goes. We'd measured he's not going to make it into those Marines, but he's very, very close to them indeed and pushing further up the board. Another huge target for the Imperial Fist to try and gun down. It's going to tie them up for another turn as they try and remove that model from play if possible. Tom's got...
Lysander may not have taken so many wounds because didn't you give him the 4 up?
Yes, the Indomitable. Right, yes, for wounds. Okay. Yeah, we'll leave the damage where it is. It's too complicated to work out. I'm happy enough just to carry on. We're saying that most of the wounds, I think 4 of the 5 wounds are mortal wounds anyway, so it's not a problem. And we shall swing back with the captain. We were charged. 5 attacks. Yeah, we'll go first with him. Now, 6s pop extra nothing. So just the 4 hits come through. And then we're looking for 2s to wound, 666 and a 2. Captain Lysander's swinging with the hammer here.
Business. And they're all dead.
Damage 3.
Not dead. It's 3 damage each, so you kill 1.5.
Yes. Good job, your 4 wounds. So, no, 1 model. 1 model slain. Oh, is there a wound on one of those already?
No.
Yeah, it's your 4 wound model.
Yeah. How many went through?
3.
3. Yeah.
So you're going to absorb 2 of those on 1 model.
Oh, of course. Yeah.
And then I'm going to put 3 wounds on another.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Something like that. I picked the Land Speeder to go next. Okay, Land Speeder. Strangely, weapon skill 3+. 2 hits. No wounds though. So we'll go to the Lieutenant. We'll tuck him in a little bit. Yeah, 3 attack space, 4 on for heroically intervening with the Lieutenant. -1 to hit rolls, so we'll go for 3s. Okay. And then we'll go for 2s with the Power Fist. Yep, we're wounded. -2.
I just needed to save one of those, didn't I? But no.
That's enough for the wipeout. Well done, Lieutenant. The sidekick here of Captain Lysander. Target destroyed. How interesting. We'll leave the Lieutenant where he is. Combat's resolved. And Blood Crushers have been eliminated. That's quite a result there for the Imperial Fist. But look at the Fist. They're constricted and held back for another turn. But damage continues to come in here against the Khorne Demons. So we'll calculate points at the end of the turn. Tom has picked up plenty of points here. Imperial Fists, though, much of their heavy firepower and HQs still on the board, so potent enough. They just need to expand out quickly claim ground and start raking in points of their own. We'll give you an update on the score here. Okay, so yeah, tally at the moment, Khorne Demons are way ahead. 26 points to them, just 4 points to the Imperial Fists. Tom picked up 15 points of primaries. And then the special, remember the special rule for this mission, even if you move off an objective that you control until the opponent claims that in any phase, you still count as holding it. So Tom counts as holding that central objective, so good for primaries, but also good for that direct assault secondary. So Tom, even though he's got no models there, no units, still counts as holding that at the end of his turn. So another 3 points picked up for direct assault as well. Imperial Fists, maybe mark that with a red blob, just so that we remember to keep the point. Oh, with a banner, of course. Well done, Tom. Yeah, nice. Okay, a banner raised just there. So we'll go on to turn 2 for the Imperial Fists. The game's not over, but they've got to get the points. Need to rake the points in to catch up here. Doesn't matter how much damage we do against the Khorne Demons. It's points that will win victory here. So we've got to go to tactical play now for the Imperial Fists as we go on to their second turn coming up next. Okay, so movement here for the Imperial Fists. You can see them starting to spread out a bit more. Land speed is 16 inch. I thought they were 14, but nice and quick because they've zipped around to here. They're in range and line of sight of LAKOR. Is going to be quite a difficult target, or a very difficult target to deal with. But also, Typhoon missile launchers might be able to start picking away here against these blood letters. Then across here, Rhinos just manoeuvre but still holding on to this objective. These Marines rolled a 3 for their advance. They have claimed and cleared Tom's flag off of that central objective with them. Centurion Devastators moved along, moved down. Apothecaries moved across. Lieutenants moved across. Captain Lysander's moved across to take on this demon. 3 wounds restored off of the Lieutenant and 3 wounds taken off of Lysander as well from the Apothecary is able to do the combat restoratives twice in the turn. Selfless healers guarantee 3 wounds each time with him. And then the 4-man combat squad moving on and already claiming the objective, moving next to it. And if we can clear those blood letters away, possibly claim it at the end of the turn as well. That's movement done. Imperial Fists spreading out on the flanks mostly here. A bit too scary pushing forwards at this stage. No reserves have arrived. 2 combat squads remain off the board. We'll go on to the shooting phase next. The Fists on turn 2. So Lieutenant, we'll start with him. We'll do a crack grenade. Hits. And is strength 6? No. Okay, we'll do one from the Apothecary. Failed. Lysander, no, nothing from him. Then we'll go Combi Melter from him into the Demon. A crack grenade from this Marine just here, and then some rapid fire from the 2 Marines on the objective into the blood letters. Do them first of all, 4 shots. Rerolling 1s for the Captain. Generates a hit plus an extra hit for Imperial Fists. 3s to wound, they've all wounded, and it's AP -1. Tom's taking invuln saves anyway. Yep, 4 of them, yeah.
Oh.
Wow.
2.
2 brought down. A crack grenade. We're on tactical doctrine, by the way. 6 is a hit. 5s for a wound. Nope. And then Combi Melter. We'll go William Schwarz here for this Combi Melter. This potentially could be quite an important role. We get the hit. We'll carry on with the roll here from William. Gets the wound.
Oh.
No. This is D6 plus 2 damage. We'll let William go with the damage here. It's a 4 plus 2. 6 wounds caused. Nasty stuff. Feel no pain?
Nope, not on this one.
Oh, okay. Dropping down to 9. Ouch. Stormbolter from here. 3 hits. Popping an extra hit. 2 wounds. -1. 2 wounds come through. Rhino's done something, dropping down to 7. Okay, so Centurion Devastators next. We've split their firepower up. 2 of the Hurricane Bolters out of rapid fire going to go across into the blood letters. They can see through the ruin. The other one's going to rapid fire into the demon just here. And then 6 lascan shots. Since we've moved down, we can see through here, past the line of sight blocking terrain, and can see part of the model across there. So we're going to shoot at LAKOR. So we'll combine these 2 Hurricane Bolters to go after the blood letters. No kind of rerolls available for these because they're not core. There's 2 6s in there which just popped extra hits. 3s to wound. Can't reroll the 1s. So that is 6. And Tom will take the invuln save again.
2.
Nice. Okay, so 2 models slain. Then Hurricane Bolters, rapid fire into him. Nice. Okay, so we'll take away those misses. We'll have 4 back in, popped extra hits. 5s are good. Just the 2. Normal armour save. Oh no, -1. So, wound taken. Right, this is quite big. 6 las cannon shots. So, first time Bellacor's been shot at here. He's -1 to hit roll straight away. Looking for 4s. 2 have made it through.
-1 to wound as well.
-1 to wound, so we'll 4s to wound. 1. I'll leave it. I'll not command rerolls. Tom's got a 4+7 save.
Nope.
No, command rerolls. It's D6 damage. We'll go Frank for Fecky. Oh, it's a 1. Any feel no pain shenanigans with him?
Nothing.
Okay, so he's been winged here. Appropriate as part of the wing that we could see. We put a hole in it, but minimal damage coming through against Be'lakor. Got a multi-melter here. We advance. It's going to be 4s for a hit. Missed. Would have hit, but he advanced. Okay, and really it's just the land speeders left with their firepower. So across the other side, you can see the Flyer, the Storm Talon gunship. I'm going to put the Dakar down into the Bloodletters and 2 las cannon shots into the Demon just here, just try and help out the captain and lieutenant. So 3s. That's good. And then 2s to wound, strength 6, toughness 3. Nasty stuff. 8 here on the Bloodletters.
They're just demon killers, those guns.
Yeah, they're annoying.
It's nothing, they just delete the unit.
Yeah, they're nasty.
Not a great deal I can do about it.
5 dead. Is that the wipeout?
Nope,
or is
one more left.
So 1 model left. Okay, it's Tom. We'll let Tom choose what models he wants to remove, but there's 1 left in play. Yeah, we'll do the 2 laser cannon shots. Just the 1 hit comes through. We'll try and wound on a 3+, which we do. Invuln save.
Nope.
No. Damage of D6. 6 will be amazing. 3 damage caused. We'll keep that. 3 wounds left, which means 1 hammer blow will bring that demon down from Captain Lysander. Still on the land speeders here, just figuring out where to go. I don't think we need to divert firepower across here, so we'll go with our original intention, which is to fire up in this direction. So if I fire this one here, we'll go frag rounds from the Typhoon missile launcher into these, and then we'll go multi-melter into him. So multi-melter shots, nothing, -1 to the hit rolls. 2d6 shots into the Bloodletters. So that's a 5, that's 7. 3s to wound, so it's 4.
Got to hit me first.
Oh, sorry. Sorry. Those are hits then, so now I'm going to try and wound. And just the 1. Made a difference. 1 slain. Okay. Okay. In which case we'll repeat. So 2d6 shots into them again. So just the 6 shots. Looking for 3s. Dreadful. 2 wounds come through his strength 4. Slain 2 more. Okay, so it's a start against those. And then a multi-melter shot. 2 hits. -1 to the wound rolls. What's your toughness?
Yeah, -1 to wound. Toughness 7, so you need 4s.
2 wounds come through. This is quite big. 2, 4+ Invuln saves.
1 through.
Past 1. Damage of D6. Running out of, there's a Salamanders player here, Justin Burton, who says 5 wounds caused. Nasty stuff, dropping down to 10. That's a good result from that multi-melter. Land speeders contributing again with their firepower. Shooting phase finished. We'll go on to charges here for the Imperial Fists. Alright, charges taking place. Apothecary's gone in, Lieutenant and Captain Lysander. And then roll a 6 for a charge. The Marines have gone in to try and flush out the last demon on that objective. So charges have taken place. Tom can't interrupt play here, so we're pretty much free to fight at liberty. So maybe go with the Marines at the top as they try and clear away that objective. Here come the attacks. 3s. Actually 3s, because it's strength 4, toughness 3. Triple save to make here to keep him alive. No, alright, target destroyed. We'll consolidate back towards the demons, so just to crowd onto the objective. Okay, job done from that little combat squad. And then now we'll go with Captain Lysander. He has to strike first. We didn't have to, but he's going to strike first. 4 attacks, 5 on the charge. Looking for 2s. Okay, then looking for 3s to wound. 3 have made it through. Good work from him. Got the 3 damage, and demon destroy the second demon brought down here by the noble captain.
Well, I mean...
Finished off.
He does wait until it's like crawling along the floor before he walks up and finishes it.
That's true. Okay, second demon finished off by the captain. No, put out of its misery by the captain. Okay, right. So that's him done. We'll leave him where he is. Happy enough with the game. We'll head off, and these can head off in this direction. It's a long old walk towards the centre of the table, so may as well push them off in that direction. But that's combat's resolved. Imperial Fists now control this sector of the table. They've repulsed 2 waves of attacks from the Khorne demons and have continued to cause more damage. I think Tom will still be ahead, but we'll calculate points at this stage. Imperial Fists have done well. They've recovered the situation here and now control 2 objectives on the table, setting themselves up to pick up more points for primaries. Here, we'll give you an update on the score as turn 2 comes to an end. Yeah, Imperial Fists are still behind here, 13 points to 26 for Tom. So points picked up for Oath, not quite within 6 inches of the centre of the table, so didn't pick up the 2 points for that, but did get a point though for not falling back and a point for destroying monster. And then bring it down, another 2 points picked up this turn, plus the 5 for primaries, puts us on 13. Tom's still on 26, so again, Imperial Fists have caused more damage this game, but they have not picked up enough points to take the lead at this stage. So we'll go on to the 3rd turn of the game, the middle stage of the battle. So much has taken place already. A double wave assault from the forces of Khorne. Remember that Tom, I've actually forgotten, Tom does have a 2nd unit of Bloodletters that can deep strike onto the board to cause trouble. They could have an impact on this game. LAKOR wounded, but not out of the fight, as watching over the central objective. We'll go now on to turn 3 for the Khorne demons. So I think hounds are about to burst out of the sewage pipe system here in the middle of the city, as Tom will claim once again the central objective. Good tussle this game between these 2 forces. Nice contrasting combination here for armies. What do you think of Firstborn Marines? You can't write them off.
No, it's nice to see them on the table, not just
nostalgia.
Primaris all the time.
Yeah, it's true. Good to see the land speeders. I've tried to keep them alive for as long as possible, but Tom might decide to go after them. Oraka the Fiend.
Yeah, there's not really much you can do at the minute apart from sit there and maybe.
So this is a 3rd wave, really. Tom's mounting up as a 3rd assault, headed up by the hounds that have been tucked away. Oraka the Fiend, possibly LAKOR will join in as well. But let Tom finish his moves, see if he does decide to deep strike in with the final unit of Bloodletters. Alright, so movement for the Khorne demons on turn 3. So as we saw, hounds have moved out to take on the Marines. Then Oraka the Fiend just staying up behind them, so again protected. Bloodletters happy to sit here on this objective. These, however, have pulled away from the objective. Tactical move. Tom will still, he's put a banner on it, still counts as holding it. It means if Tom stayed there, I could have come on and tried to charge. But now there's nothing to charge, and it means that objective is actually better protected if you're not on it. Strangely enough, because of the rules here for this mission. And there's one other thing that's moved. No, there's 2 things. The final squad of Bloodletters has arrived in this corner, and they've performed Retrieve Octarius data. I think what Tom's going for here is a points rush, to rake in as many points as possible and to set such a high total for the Imperial Fists to chase.
We all know Khorne is super weak at the minute, so I'm just trying to rack up as many points as I can before I'm destroyed, basically.
But that fulfills 2 things. If you win, you get the points, and then you also get a high tally, which will help you in the league as well. So it's trying to fulfill both requirements. And then LAKOR's moved through. Tom knows he's going to be shot at, but he may as well commit him commit him to the fight and tie up the Imperial Fist as much as possible. So it's a points rush here from the Khorne demons, a race against time. Here we'll see if Tom can do it. We'll go on to Psychic phase next. Okay, so here comes Smite. It'll be on the Central Marines.
No.
Doesn't go off.
Doesn't go off.
And that's it.
That's it.
Psychic phase finished. Shooting phase no.
Shooting phase finished.
Charges.
Straight to charges. So we'll go. The main one is LAKOR.
We have to say your army's a lot more straightforward than our Grey Knights 1000 Suns game. That was ridiculous.
I think I was here until about 3 o'clock in the morning that night.
That was,
It was crazy.
Oh dear.
So we're going for, to finish with it, what are we? 9?
9 looks like it, yeah. Here it comes. 8. He's got a CP available.
I don't get +1 or anything. He's Khorne. He's got Khorne keywords, so...
8 again, infuriating.
Oh, that's infuriating.
The Hounds will make it in, for sure, against the Marines in the centre. Close.
4, it will get them in, but I'm tempted to re-roll. Do I do that?
And kick yourself if you roll a...
Yeah, I'm not gonna. 4 gets me.
No. A Snake Eyes will still get you in, so you can't fail.
Yeah.
Okay, and there's another charge. So the Hounds are going on a 4. With piling, we'll probably get all the models in anyway. And then there's a charge across here, which would be a 9-inch charge.
Oh, no, they're not charging because
Oh, no, Rod. Yeah, gotcha. Okay, I think that's charge is complete. Just the Hounds going in. So we'll go straight into piling. Here. I would imagine you're going to get the wipeout here. Marines are 2 wounds each now, but whether that will help them at all, we'll have to see.
It probably will.
Are you objective secured?
Nope.
No.
Yeah, so it's a bit of a gamble, really. I was hoping to get the smite off. You know?
There's one little thing, Tom. The front model is the one with the wound, so he'll disappear. So the question is, is the guy behind within 3?
No.
Oh.
So that's...
So the guy at the front must survive then. So Tom's army is just calculating attacks that he needs. This whole list, not those though. You could use this in Age of Sigmar.
Yeah, you can use those in Age of Sigmar.
Great, so the entire army. And all he has to do is this removes and is replaced by an Age of Sigmar model as well. So
I've actually used this army in Age of Sigmar and played 5 games with Legions of the First and undefeated with it. It's amazing. It's so strong. It like in Age of Sigmar comparable to how quickly it disappears and.
So that explains part of your frustration at times.
Yeah, but they'll have their time. Hopefully when the Codex comes out.
Yes. And then you can also use them in Warhammer 30,000.
Yeah, you can use them as demons in 30k as well. I don't know how much of the stuff you can use now. I don't think you can use...
Skull cannons.
Yeah, some of them.
Okay, Tom's gathered up the dice. It's a lot of them.
So 3s. Not great.
He'll kill them. He'll be destroyed.
You overestimate my power as opposed to underestimate. Unstoppable Frosty means their strength 5 on the charge, so 3s. When you roll like that, you're not killing anything, let's be honest. 2, 4, 6, -1 for 1.
Okay. How many was it? 6? At -1?
Yeah.
4s. 3 wounds. So a dead Marine and killed...
I need 2 and then another one.
Okay. So I was about to push onto that objective, but Tom's going to push right up to me to keep me off. Imagine the Hounds just desperately trying to keep the Marines at bay. There. So I can't claim, unless they wipe you out. So okay, so we'll fight back here, needing 3s. And then needing toughness on them, 4 probably.
Toughness 4, yeah.
2 wounds come through. This is turn 3, Assault Doctrine, -1 for combat knives.
It doesn't make any difference anyway.
Invuln saves. Failed.
They've got 2 wounds each, so...
Yeah, model slain, we did kill one.
I will remove that one. When do you have to...
Consolidate. I can't push past the base contact, so you pick any model you wish.
I'll pick that one, because it's a smaller gap.
Okay. Alright, that's that resolved. That's it, combats. Not too much in the end. We're fearful it could be more with LAKOR getting stuck in, but not to be. Turn comes to an end. We'll calculate points, see if Tom's picked up any more, which will be a fair amount because of secondaries, or for primaries actually.
Yeah.
Yeah, points been picked up. Now, Tom's achieved 3 Retrieve Octeria status so far. That'll be 8 points later on. We'll not add that on now, but he will get that at the end of the game. 3 more points picked up for engaging on fronts. For those just over the line for this table quarter, LAKOR moved across for that one. Demons in the corner and across there. Nice. 3 points picked up for that. Direct assault, swept and cleared the central objective. Again, 3 points picked up for that. So the point, raking the points in. 10 points for primaries as well. So that gives 25, 30, 35, 39, 42 points to 13. Oof, boy, oh boy, oh boy.
Leadership?
Leadership, no problem. Coming right up. 5, 6, 7. Just about. Turn comes to an end. Imperial Fists have seriously got to do something. We're going to get 10 points for primaries. That's good news. But there's so much more to do. Hard work here for the Imperial Fists. If they're to catch up with the Khorne Demons, perhaps Tom's total is too high. We shall see. We're going to turn 3 for the Imperial Fists. Okay, so movement's complete here for the Imperial Fists. They picked up 10 points for primaries. They're still miles behind, but points coming in. So we've arrived here with this squad from reserve and performed Retrieve Octeria data. The aim is to try and claim the objective next turn. We're talking about the mission here. It's a special mission rule. If you move off an objective, it still counts as holding. That's really helping Tom in this game. It will still count as holding this objective. There's nothing I can do about it. And the same across the other side. Bloodletters inside there. I could gun them all down, but Tom will still count as holding that objective on his turn. We've moved one of the land speeders around here. We've decided to split, just in case LAKOR survives and decides to shift off and chase one of them down instead of the pair of them. The other one's gone across here. Centurion Devastators, conga lining across here, getting ready to fire through this window. LAKOR, Rhinos is where it is. Lieutenant's moved across, Lysander's moved across, Apothecary's followed him and restored all of his wounds, so Lysander's back up to full strength with the intention of charging in to finish off LAKOR if we can take some wounds off of him. And then the Marines have abandoned the objective, which will continue to hold. The 4 of them now heading off towards the 10 demons in the corner to try and take on those. That is movement done. Lots of firepower options do remain. There's more movement actually. Storm Talon gunships zoomed up the board into that corner, and a 5-man squad has arrived on the board. They have not performed Retrieve Octeria data. They're going to fire, possibly charge, into the Bloodletters. Shooting phase next. Okay, we'll pull the pin on the 3rd crack grenade on the Hounds from the Lieutenant, who hits and wounds. -1, invuln save of no damage of D3. 1 wound caused. Apothecary will do the same. Crack. Wounds. Got him. Okay, so 1 model slain. Okay. Stormbolter on to the Hounds from the Rhino. All hit and popped an extra hit. Toughness 4. That's done well. 4 wounds from the humble Rhino. No way. Brought down 2. Good work. We'll switch to firepower across here. This squad as of 4 Marines. You can see them just around there. We'll do a frag grenade from the Sergeant. 1, which will be minimum of 3. 2 hits. And a wound. Strength 3, toughness 3.
Saved.
Passed. And then bolter shots, rapid fire. 6s are good. Okay, so 4 hits. Pops an extra 1 for fists. Horrific. Just the 1. We've committed to charge into a full squad of those.
Come on in.
And we're going to take on 9. 4 against 9 here. So, oh boy. We'll go combat squad in this corner up the top here. Bolter shots. Pistol in range 12. 6s are good. Okay, there's a few. Good few misses though. We'll add in 2 more hits. Imperial Fists. 3s to wound. Nice. 6 invuln saves of 5+. Okay, half destroying the squad. That's good work. It'll make our charge more difficult. But I'd rather wipe out the squad than risk a long charge. We may as well go with the Storm Talon. Obviously, it's going to put its twin assault cannon into that same squad to try and finish them off. And then las cannons. We'll see what we can see. Perhaps him, perhaps LAKOR. Yeah, we can't see him. We can see LAKOR though, and I believe aircraft ignore the height obscuring.
I believe so.
Yeah, okay. Correct us if we're wrong. Las cannon shots, here they come. Missed anyway. So that's fair. And then 12 shots with the twin assault cannon. I've got 9 dice here. We'll get 3 more. Looking for 3s. Yeah. Bloodletters is their forte. They're just 2s to wound. It's crazy. 8. You might get the wipeout here.
That's why I said even one of those will kill all my infantry if it's got all the turns.
Little wasps that they are. They've done it?
Yep.
Wipeout.
To be honest, I'm actually not that angry about that.
Okay.
Because I prefer that than you
charging in to claim it. Yeah, no, I understand. It's fine. Yeah. Difficult choice. I could have risked the charge, but 9 inches, and then and against the target with no damage. Yes. Okay. And then LAKOR here, firing at him. So it's ups and downs with the Centurions. Their firepower's pretty good. They are expensive, 330 points. So you got to keep people away from them. But we're gonna.
It's great against an army like Khorne because I can't shoot.
You can't shoot me. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. So you just get free reign.
This is shooting the dogs here. Oh boy, there's a lot of 6s. You might hold the record here for the number of 6s rolled for an Imperial Fist unit.
Well, when you're rolling about 45 dice, I mean, it's probably statistical.
Not course, I don't get to reroll any of these.
You add them all back in there.
But I can add them all back in, as Tom says, yeah.
6, what's that, 10?
This is ridiculous. Yeah, 10. So those, and 3 more. Plenty of fist dice here. This is very nice. Strength 4, toughness 4. So looking for wounds. Oh, I'm going to ask a big question here of these things. 5, 10, 15, 20, 21.
Oh, easy peasy.
21 wounds caused. No minuses, but Tom will take him one saves.
There is minuses because you're in tactical.
No, we're in assault now.
Oh, have you moved into assault?
Yes.
Yeah. All of my stuff's in buns anyway, so it doesn't really make any difference.
Yeah. Okay. Target destroyed. Hounds are gone. I think you can. That was not so good a move. Oh no, I am. Yes.
Yeah, you've got them there, but only them.
Yes.
Yeah.
I don't think I called that out during the recap for movement. So we played Desperate Breakout. I think that's the first time in 9th edition I've used that stratagem. So it lets you move over enemy models as if they're not there. It costs you 2 CP, but I got out of the combat. That's how I was able to shoot at the hounds, because Tom had them surrounded in close combat, and then our fallback move put us onto the central objective. So that's how that was achieved. That's how we were able to shoot at the hounds this turn. If it wasn't for that stratagem, Tom would have locked us down, and we wouldn't have been able to shoot at all at them. So I've declared the 6 las cannons are going into LAKOR. That is excellent result. 3 to wound, -1, 4s. I might need a bit of patronic help here. Looking for 4. Oh, excellent result again. I'm going to come on reroll that one. Yeah, we'll go Luke Zwengel. 50-50 chance. No. 4 plus.
3.
Yeah, 3 make it through. Damage of... Marcus Anthony says, just the 1. Maxfield Knuckles says, just the 1. And Michael Fryer says, 3. Oh, no.
5?
5.
Down to 5.
Down to 5. Oh,
That's just a nice number for Lysander to step in, isn't it?
okay, 5 wins left. So Land Speeder's going to put all of his shots into here. We can't see Eureka the Fiend because he's hiding behind that line of sight blocking terrain. So multi-melter. Missed. Typhoon Missile Launcher. Crack. 2 hits. 4s. Nothing from him. I'm going to go here. Try and soften him up if we can. 1 hit comes through. This is the multi-melter. 1 no wound comes through. And come on, Land Speeders. 4s. Missed. Ooh, so Lysander's going to have to try and peel off those 5 wounds. in close combat. That's it. Shooting phase is complete. There's not much left for the Khorne Demons, but still some thorns in the flesh here for the Imperial Fists. We'll go on to charges next. So I will charge with Captain Lysander. Oh boy. I reckon it's something like a 7. We'll put him in. That's my 7 will do it. Here it comes. Does the captain make it in? He's rolled a 6. So we shall we shall command reroll. It's head in the hands moment for Tom. Yeah, for Dawn. Yeah, it's a 7. In the captain goes by a Kroot's whisker.
Still a chance.
Oh yes, still a chance. 4+ infon save. You got any command reroll?
-1 to hit me. And -1 to win me.
Yeah. Any command rerolls? Got one command reroll. No, this is far from over. LAKOR could survive, and oh, how Tom would love to strike the captain down. It does what?
His sword ignores invulns.
Lysander?
But he'll be dead. Lysander will go.
I hope so. Oh boy. Okay. We'll send in. We'll do a crazy charge with the lieutenant, the trusted psychic. He's way out here, but may as well send him in. If we can score.
An 11.
No problem. 3 on your own, Captain. An apothecary's been so incompetent this game. We'll send him in. 10. It's worth a measure. Yeah, so with the Ghost Inch, he makes it in. So it was a 10 that was required. Centurion Devastators, do we send them in?
Is Lysander not a big man? No? Can you not handle it by himself?
Just going to ignore that, Tom. We're going to go for the charge with these.
No, then. I hope he
don't make it
I hope he bluffs so bad.
Let's send the Rhino in.
The Rhino can't go through terrain.
Terrain, it can't. Okay.
It's going to drive through a wall.
Does anyone else want to charge LAKOR? Speak now, forever hold your peace. Okay, right. Right, so LAKOR it is.
Do you want to do your charges over here, or do you want to...
Yes, I entirely forgot. Yeah, I got a habit of doing that. Right, we'll charge with these Marines. There's no way we're going to stand there and let them charge us. 6 inches, we'll make it in they go. Okay, so that charge goes ahead. Tom can't interrupt play. We'll fight across there. We'll get that resolved first of all. So that will be 6 regular Marines. Sorry, 3 regular Marines with 6 attacks in total. Sergeant is base of 2 and charged. Just going to see if he has the chainsword. I don't think we do. I think you have to take a sergeant with a bolter and then swap that bolter for a combi bolter. I think that's the way it works. I reckon no. 3 hits. If ever, to survive, they've got to roll well. If they've ever needed to roll well, it's now. Yeah. We've got to wound with all of these to stand some kind of chance of survival.
Oh, nice.
1.
1 dice.
Killed 1. Well, I deserve to be wiped out in that corner, and now Tom can cause trouble on our home, or that objective over on that flank. Not good, Tactical Marines. You've got to try and survive, at least. We'll then move over to Captain Lysander himself. Once again, 4 attacks, 5 attacks on the charge. 3s for hits this time. This is tougher. More wounds remain, harder to hit and harder to wound. Okay, I can cope with that. We'll then go for wounding. So we'd usually... 4s, okay. Come on. Oh, 2, it's enough to kill him. We'll command reroll one of these.
No rerolls allowed, I don't think, against him.
Right. Tom will check.
It might be just hits.
Yes. LAKOR has some strange rules that can help him out. Oh, this is quite an important rules checking moment here. I've got 2 Patreons in standby that could help out. So Tom, just checking the rules, reckons I can reroll a wound roll at least. So we will command reroll this one. And we'll call upon the help of the Eldar in the form of Jordan Russell. No! Eldar always let humanity down. 2 make it through. Big rolls.
Got them both.
No, past both. God. LAKOR. I'm sure as 8-pointed, Tom's got a grin on his face. Leave me alone. He's going to take out Lysander. Uh-oh. Trouble ahead. You said he ignores invuln saves.
Yeah, and it's 3 plus D3 damage. Yeah.
The apothecary made it in. He could grant us.
You can attack with the apothecary.
Right. I just don't know what he's going to do. We'll check to see how many attacks the apothecary has. Reckon at 5 attacks, 3 attacks base, space marines on the charge. He comes with a chainsword, as modelled on the model.
-1 to hit, so just the 1.
Is it characters and core?
You can't re-roll any hits against them.
Right, yes. And here comes the wound.
-1 to wound, 6s.
-1 to wound.
Yeah.
Okay, nice. LAKOR, what do you reckon of LAKOR? He's pretty good.
He seems alright there. Like the downside is he's got a 6+ normal save.
Right, so someone can close down your invuln.
Yeah, but bolters are wounding him on 6s.
Oh, -1 to the wound rolls, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I didn't in a million years think he would still be standing there right now.
But he is
And
Tom.
because you couldn't take 1 wound off him, he's still on middle bracket.
No.
So,
Do it.
do it now. Okay, I'm going to split my attacks.
To try and bring down the doctor as well.
Or do I just go into...
If you're clever, you kill the apothecary first to stop my 6+ for no pain.
Oh yeah, good point. Yeah.
Why did I say that?
Okay, so... Hitting on 2s. Killing on 2s. Okay, it's dead. Because that's
What?
plus 2d3 down. It's okay. So the first one is -4 AP. You've got no infun. Okay, you will get your feel no pain though.
Yeah.
So that's
We're good at rolling 6s with Imperial
3,
Fist
4,
dice.
5 damage.
Okay.
Plus 6, 11 damage.
Fine. There. See? Good at rolling 6s. None. Right. So the apothecary's armour changes from white to red.
And then 2s.
That's the end of him. But I made you split your attacks at least.
6s.
Come on.
Don't do anything, I don't think.
3 have made it through.
Yeah. Now that's 2. No invuln allowed.
Yeah.
That's already 6 damage.
Yes.
And then plus 7, 8.
What,
9 damage. 9 damage.
Okay, yeah. But what's the minus?
-4. -4.
I get a
6 up.
6 up because of Terminator armour.
I need to roll those in a minute then.
Yeah.
Keep that in mind. And re-roll the final one.
Right. I'm going to try and roll a 666 here. Tom's got 3 wounds against me now. No patronic help. I'm very much on my own. And the
I
answer...
can roll 3, 6.
No, Lysander's gone.
And that would have actually only been 2. Because you're indomitable, aren't you, as well, actually?
Yes.
But he's still dead. Because it's...
Fine.
6 damage.
That's fine. No problem at all. Lysander's gone. There is a stratagem, but I've already made my attack, so I can't use that. Only in death does duty end. LAKOR is alive. And...
Kicking.
Alive and kicking. Be more than that next turn. It's going to cause trouble for the fists here. And could ruin the game for us and see the Khorne Demons through to victory here. LAKOR making his mark against the Imperial fists. Tom's going to make his attacks here in the other corner. Bit of an epic struggle this game. Good to see this combination taking place. League battle as well, so high pressure on both sides. But if Tom can achieve victory, rake in as many points as possible, then the Khorne Demons stand a chance of going through to the final stages of our Season 9 battle reports here. Just while Tom's calculating the dice, remember the counters here. As you can see, 40mm wide, sets of 6, available from the Etsy store, shipping all over the world. So the link for that is in the video description below, just the link on Etsy, and you'll see those sets of objectives that you can use for your own games of 40k. And if you get a set, it does help support the channel.
Alright.
And it would encourage me as well, because I'm feeling a bit down with the demons everywhere. Press on, Tom. Here it comes.
3s. Look, at least I'm still rolling terribly.
Terribly?
Lots of 1s and 2s.
Okay.
6s will be good. So, have you taken any wounds yet? No. So
That's a 2 damage.
that's a 2 damage at -3.
Not blocked.
So
Dead model.
dead.
Yep.
And then 2, 4, 6, 8, 9 at -3.
Ridiculous. 3 more. Now, I need to... I can stay alive here. 2, 2, 2. No, just need 1 more 6. Wipe out. Just about, though, Tom. Just about. Now, that squad's free to move off. 3 inches, heading off towards that objective. We've lost. We have lost. We're going to lose that objective. He's going to cause a complete mess in the middle. And it's too little too late around this flank. Anything else going on? End of turn, morale? Nothing? Nothing?
I can roll for them, they can't fail, but I can get people... Oh no, I can't get anyone back.
Okay.
I don't have the banners on those. No, nothing else.
Right, okay, collect points. End of turn 3 here for the Imperial Fists. It's all gone a bit wrong for them. Yeah, 25 points to the Fists now. Some points have come in. Tom's still on 42 at this stage. So points, 2 points for Oath of Moment in the middle, controlling the central as part of the board. We fell back though, so didn't pick up a point for that. Didn't bring down a monster or vehicle, so no points picked up for that. No bring it down this turn. There is the 10 points for primaries though, so that gives us 25. Tom's still ahead by quite a comfortable margin. And the chance to cause a fair bit of disruption to the Imperial Fists on turn 4. So this could be a case now of seeing out the game through to the end here. We're going to the 4th turn of the game for the forces of Khorne. Yeah, it's on turn 4. LAKOR's a menace. Brilliantly painted up. Great to see him on the channel. And has survived through to the later stages of the battle now. And can help the Khorne through to ultimate victory. So, great debut here. Ideal debut for this model. Tom will just calculate what he needs to do. He still controls this objective. He's wiped out on that one. Still controls that objective. He's about to claim this one. And can pretty much claim and clear across here as well.
Off yours.
Yeah, you'll bleed me drive any
I'll get 5
points
if I can get on there as well.
Oh no, right.
And then I'll bleed you drive your points for the next turn. But then it will mean your last turn you'll likely get 15 because I'll be dead with pretty much everything then. Right,
okay. Yeah, we'll see the game through because it's important for the Fists as they've got 2 more games to come. So we'll press on. We'll let Tom finish his moves here. Alright, turn 4 movement done. LAKOR's swung around in this direction. It's the bloodletters moving and have claimed that objective. Yeah, fine. And then now there's these. Remember, there's these Marines just tucked around here. Araka the Fiend moving through to hunt down the Marines that just tucked around here. She's once again for the 4th turn going to claim the central objective. Then across it, these hold position just here. That's pretty much it. Tom still counts as holding these, so again picking up 10 points for primaries, not 15. Imperial Fists originally did hold 3, but Tom holds these 2. Which have got no models on them, but still pick up the points for those, which that's been very helpful in this game. Reckon this will finish the Fists off. Shooting phase?
Nope.
Psychic phase?
Oh no, shooting phase. Araka the Fiend has got a shooting attack that he's not going to use because it might kill them, so no.
Yeah, psychic phase.
Psychic phase, I'm not going to do it because I don't want to risk perils in and reducing my amount of attacks.
Fine. Charges?
Charges, yeah.
Okay.
So we'll go with Araka the Fiend first. Goes up.
7 and he goes. As he's just hunting those Marines, his idea is just to slay them and once again claim the central objective. Tom's plan is to clear that objective, hold that one, clear this objective and hold that one. 5 points available for that secondary if he can do it. You don't want to touch the Devastators. I could overwatch you.
Yeah, exactly. You could overwatch me with the crazy amount of bolters. So no, I'm not. I'm going to go into here and then I can... What are you like in close combat?
Oh, just nothing. No, not Fists or anything. Just 3 attacks each. Okay. So we get a dozen attacks.
What I'll do is I'll charge into this.
And tap them out?
Tap them out.
Yeah, okay. Dastardly stuff, yeah. So you can swing. You'll have to wipe out the vehicle. Oh, no, I'll do. No, that's fine. Yeah, okay.
So we'll start with LAKOR.
Okay.
Nothing else to do. Yep. 2s. That's a lot of 1s. That's not particularly good. So I'm going to spend a CP to re-roll one of those, I think.
Okay.
Just to be safe.
We have 1 Patreon left. It's Patrick Nielsen, who's a Xenos and Necron player.
3s.
3s, yeah, okay.
All straight through. 3, 6, 9, 12 plus D3 of each.
Okay.
So, does she blow?
Does she blow? Can cope with a detonation. Does not. Rhino destroyed, nice and tidy. Tap out the Devastators.
I'll just tap into that one.
Okay. Lost me objective. Tom now claims it. Okay, it's worked out well. LAKOR working hard. You can see the artwork, the painting on the wings, lovely effect, by the way.
And it's not airbrush. He
Hand painted.
Wet blends it all. Wet blends it all, yeah.
Nice.
Yeah. Great. So Uraka the Phoenix, I'll just have to look up his rules. Bear with me 1 second.
I think he's equipped with an axe.
Yeah, possibly.
With blood on it, Tom. Why did you...
It can be a flat 6 damage axe.
What's the name of that blood effect? Oh, that's
Blood
right.
for the blood color.
That's right. Tom's used up about a dozen pots on his project. It's all over the bases as well. And look, he puts skulls on the bases and then daubs blood all over them. So it's very, very effective basing technique being used there for the Khorne. And he's even put heaps of skulls and blood on his banners. And he's even painted blood all over the banners as well.
Blood everywhere.
Blood everywhere.
All right. I get 6 attacks plus 1 for charge, and I will go with the Executioner's Axe melee attack, so hitting on 2s.
I'll move the camera behind the building to censor the slaughter that's about to take place.
And this is strength 10 on the charge.
2s.
So those are flat 6 damage.
Okay, right.
But they're -3, so you get.
Oh, I can survive. How many?
Yeah. So
5.
3.
Just 3?
3 at -3 for 3 damage. And then dead.
Okay, right. Okay. There they are. Behind the building. Wiped out. And that's it. I'll attack back with the Devastators, so we'll just tuck him in, so they'll get to attack.
Or you could fight with the Centurions.
Sorry, not Devastators. Centurion Devastators, sort of half right. I think they're based of 3 each. Extra for the Sergeant. We were charged.
This is when you just tell me that they don't do anything and then they pummel them to death.
I wouldn't mind doing that, yes. We'll see.
What do they do? Because if they do actually do something, then I wouldn't have done that.
That would just straight 3 damage power fists. No, that was a joke, by the way. It's just a nothing. A -1 to hit you, -1 to wound you, so no chance. It's looking for 4s. Okay.
6s.
6s to wound because it's strength 5, toughness 7, -1 to wound rolls. Give me a ton of 6s. We've got 1. 1 at -1.
I'm good.
And blocked as well. 0 damage against him. -1 to wound rolls is huge for 9th edition. It makes a massive difference. Okay, so that's everything resolved. Marines around that corner wiped out. Marines in the middle wiped out. We'll finish the turn and calculate points. There's not much left on the board here for the Khorne Demons, but it's the points that will prove crucial in this fight. And not including Rod yet. 59 points to Tom, plus Rod at the end of the game. So nice, starting to push into a nice total here for the Khorne Demons, and then still on 25. We'll press on though. Imperial Fist got some points to pick up, especially on turn 5.
You've got to get every point.
Every point counts, yep. So press on turn 4 for the Fists.
I've actually won a game with the Khorne.
Oh, I think you've won. No, I don't think there's much I can do. I'm just trying to chase points to help out the the Fists as much as possible. We're on turn 4. There's too many banners. We've put banners up just to show you what's going on. Tom's got this one. It's unlikely. I'm going to clear LAKOR out of the way. That one's Tom's going to claim. Doubt I can clear that. This squad's moved out though. Brought the banner down across here. We now control this one. Flyers moved across here. Lay down a bit of Daka. A bit of laser cannon firepower in this direction against Uraka the Fiend. The other squad, command re-rolled their advance, did get onto the objectives to clear that one and hold that one as well, trying to help us on turn 5 at least to pick up points of primaries. So then land speeders move around here. It's a miracle these have survived, but this one's firing through here, Uraka the Fiend. The others move round to shoot at the same direction. The lone lieutenant will seek to avenge the death of the captain here as it goes after LAKOR. Tough mission, that one. And then across here, the Centurion Devastators pulling out of close combat, but that's pretty much all they can do. We'll go on to shooting phase next for the Fists. Lieutenant will pull the pin. I know why he can't pull pins on because he's got a power fist. We'll try anyway. Missed. It's the 4th one he's thrown this game. Then we'll go for...
Yeah, it's just, in fact, it's not that he can't pull the pin, it's just run out of grenades.
Yeah, he probably only he's meant to carry one. Oh dear, he's been borrowing them from other people. Then Right, we'll go 2 laser cannon shots with him across here, and then 12 shots with the twin assault cannon. Again, accurate firepower, and this is the deadly part, 2s to wound. Quadruple 1 though. 5, not going to wipe them out. 5 pluses. Okay, 4 dead, that helps. Okay, Tom's going to move the front ones, in which case we'll get 4 shots with these Marines. We'll do them. Oh, no. We'll do 2 laser cannon shots, yeah. So, Iraqi the Fiend, hit him once. Wounded him, strength 9.
Oh, good.
Blocked it, well done. Then we'll go for bolter shots here. 6s will be really handy. Got 1, all hit, and an extra 1. 3s to wound. Yeah, 3, yep. Ooh, that's the wipeout, possibly?
Yeah.
Squad gone.
Yep.
Okay, destroyed. Good coordinated firepower. The other squad advanced, nothing from them. But we've cleared out this end of the board with the fists here. Combination of small squads coming on the flanks, plus the fly here. Good job hunting down demons in that sector. As we'll offload everything we have straight through to him. So, a multi-melter. 1 hit. 1 wound. Everyone save, pretty big one.
Nope.
No. D6. Patrick Nelson says, take 3 wounds, plus 2. 5 on him.
Got 9.
Okay, he's got 4 left. Okay. Crack rounds from the Typhoon missile launcher. 2 2s is a miss. Ouch. Okay, in which case we'll put the other land speeder into him. They're quite expensive, 120 points each.
That's because you've got
Souped up.
and lots of rockets on it.
Okay, multi-melter. 1 hit comes through. No wound. Oh, command reroll that one. No. Okay. One thing this game, Tom. Plenty of CP. And then Typhoon missile launcher. 2 hits. Come on. Just get 1 of these through. 1 does make it through. Invuln save.
No, it doesn't.
Passed. Oh, no.
These are coming for you.
Yeah, I'd say is. Oh, that's going to cause trouble. And that's it. Shooting phase finished. We're going to charges next. So we'll charge. I can't even see the lieutenant through these wings. We'll charge in. 8, and he goes. Cool, he is brave. We'll push right into your base so you can't move from there. And
Why would I want to move?
we'll sort of roll around and hit other things. We'll go straight into combat. That's the only charge to take place.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, nothing else we can do. Base of 3 attacks with the lieutenant. +1 on the charge for Space Marines. That's it. Got to get 5 wounds off LAKOR. Not looking good.
Well, the good thing is you're on -1 to hit anyway for your fist, so I can't make it worse.
Imperial fists.
And the bad news is, is lieutenants on 2s?
Yes, he is. He's weapon skill 2+.
There we go.
We're on a different phase.
Roll against me.
Okay. We'll go 4s to wound. Yes.
Are they 2 damage each?
Yes, they are. Big roll.
Made 1.
One wound left.
1 wound left. LAKOR licks his lips.
So I gave him the Eye of Hypnov. Why didn't I give him armor indomiters? That's the big question.
Wouldn't have worked.
What?
I ignored
No
it.
invuln saver. Okay, God, this LAKOR's a pain.
2s doesn't go down, so. And 2s. He's very dead.
Oh no. -3.
-4.
No, right. End of lieutenant. Good work from him. Well done. Well done. Well done. Not
so
enough.
I will tap into them because I don't want to charge you next turn.
Right.
You overwatch me.
Right.
Although
Ooh,
I'm on 1 wound left,
yes, you are.
so no, I'm not going to do that because I want to make sure I hold that objective.
Well, you do. You do.
No, not
On turn 5.
Yeah.
I understand. Okay, then. Turn comes to an end. Not sure how well the fists have done as far as points. We'll get an update here. They've got no points whatsoever. Still stuck on 25. We're hoping on turn 5 to rake in some points for primaries here. We'll go on to turn 5. Final turn of the game for the Khorne Demons. Right, that was quick. One model to move. This one fell back to here to pick up engaging fronts for 3 table quarters.
Yeah.
That's it. Charges? Are you going to charge?
No.
So then there's nothing else to do.
Yeah. I mean, you'll kill me if I charge you. You'll kill me on Overwatch. You've got plenty of
CP, yeah.
CP to shoot.
Doesn't want to risk psychic phase because of
I need to max
dreaded
points.
Yes.
And where I stand now is with these still alive, I get 2 points for everything still being alive. I cannot lose one thing out of these 3 things, otherwise I lose 2 points.
For table quarters, gotcha.
Table quarters.
So there's no risks.
I get direct assault for controlling both of those for 5, so it's another 7 points.
Wow.
So that's me done, I think.
Wow.
I know it's not very Khorne-like, but...
They're taking a breather. They've worked hard this game.
Yeah.
We'll calculate points. I think Tom's just raked in a ton. Yes, Tom's on 72 points now, plus Retrieve Octarius data to be picked up at the end of the game. Imperial Fist still on 25. We'll go on to their turn 5 now to see what points the Fists can pick up. We'll get 10, at least, for primaries.
You'll get... Oh, no. Remember, this is your last turn, so you'll get 15 because you move on to them.
Right, yeah, okay.
Take it away. So, I don't know, do you want to talk it out or do you want to do the move? I'm happy to remove my... You kill LAKOR, 1 wound left. You kill Araki, you've got all the shooting going on.
I could use
All
essentially
you need to do is do that.
to claim that
And
one.
you stop that one, so then you get 15.
15 for primary,
So
alright.
15 for primary, 2 for killing LAKOR, and to be honest, nothing else really matters.
Yeah. No, we'll leave it at that then. There's no point carrying... Oh, I just... No, Tom.
Finish him.
Finish him off, yeah.
Actually,
Yeah, I could move these out to here and do a super spinning triple shot and gun everything down just with the Devastators. That would be quite cool.
Yeah.
Okay, we'll move on. We'll do a move here with the Fists. Movement done. We've lost, but just a bit of a psychological move here just to show that we have guns remaining here, but we've been outmaneuvered by the Khorne Demons. We'll go on to a shooting phase immediately. So we'll do the spinning shots here. We'll do... No. We'll do 6 las cannon shots into him. And then we'll do all the hurricane bolters across to those who can see them. And that's it. So that's the way we're going to play it. So 6 las cannon shots. What defiance it will be if he stays alive. 4 hits. 4's to wound. All wounded except 1.
What's that, 3?
3 have made it through. We'll keep our command reroll alive.
Stay alive. Oh, close. I'm going to command reroll it with my last command reroll. No, he's dead.
Okay, he's gone. What an effort though from him in the game. Crucial unit. Target destroyed. And then Hurricane Bolters. They're firing at longer range, so we're only going to get 18 shots. Looking for 3s. Couple of 6s. 3s to win. Nice. So, it's all too little, too late. 11.
Just to spite you. That was rather nice.
Oh, please tell me I've tabled them.
3, 4, 5. There's 3 left.
Oh, 3 left. Right, okay. So we're not going to get the wipeout here, I don't think. Okay, everything we have to try and finish off him on 6 wounds left. It's Land Speeder, multi-melters, 1 hit, and a wound.
Save.
Blocked, okay. Typhoon. And no wound. I'll do a rinse and repeat with the other one. 2 hits with the multi-melter. A wound.
Nope.
Okay, this is 3 plus 2, 5. 1 wound left. Typhoon missile launcher. 2 hits. 2 wounds.
You did.
Fouled both and he's gone, and it's 10 damage as well, so that's the end of him. We'll call it at that. I can't see anything else. Tom will keep a couple of bloodletters alive. Imperial Fists are virtually...
Or will I? They fail their leadership. Yeah, 2 are alive.
Okay, 2 left.
They defiantly hold the last... Oh no, there's still...
That's the last bit of territory, yeah, and a banner across here. So Tom's virtually been tabled. Imperial Fists have kept much of their heavy firepower alive, but it's not enough here. They have lost. We'll give you a final score, final breakdown here, but Khorne have victory. Yeah, okay, so we have a final score. 45 points picked up for primaries for the Khorne Demons. So well played. Tom's aggressive play, pushing the Imperial Fists back. able to rake in points prime objectives certainly worked, as it does in many games of 9th edition.
The mission, it was the mission.
It really helped you out.
The mission was huge for me.
Engaged on fronts, 12 points picked up. Tom made sure to keep units spread out in table quarters. Well done. A retrieve Octarius data, 3 out of 4 completed, 8 points picked up for that. Direct assault, brilliant choice. Aggression, helping to keep me off objectives. And then claiming the central and my home objective successfully on multiple turns led to a max out on that one, 15 points. 80 points, we reckon, in total for the Khorne Demons. A brilliant score. And Tom's saying the victories they've got have been high scoring, and possibly the defeat as well. So
yeah, my defeat was, I think I had 60 odd points with my defeat.
Yeah, so Khorne Demons, who knows?
That would be weird.
They're
finishing they're above the Custodies at the minute.
So you may possibly see them in the knockout stage, which would be strange, but they could well be there. Then Imperial Fists. In the end, we did get 15 points on turn 5 primaries, so that gives us 30 points. Oath of Moment, in total 10. We did Rod on 3, so it's 8 points picked up for that. Bring it down 6, so it's pretty much as we could get for that. 54 points in total for the Imperial Fists. So they've got some points here. Not too bad, sort of average kind of score for them, but they do begin their campaign with a defeat. So if they are to ever make progress, they must get 2 resounding victories here in the league. But another league battle has taken place. Tom's now finished with the Khorne Demons, all 3 games played for them, and there is a chance they could make it through to the knockout stage of our Season 9 battle reports.
I'm happy with how they represented Khorne this year.
Yeah, no, definitely.
Last year.
Yeah,
Last year they were rock bottom, I think.
Yes.
Yeah.
So no, noble effort from them this season for sure. So the arrangement, the battle reports, we have them on YouTube and then on the Plus channel as well. So if you want to see all the games from our Season 9 battle reports, then do check out the Plus channel as well. But in this particular fight, it is victory to the forces of Khorne. The streets run red with the blood of Space Marines. Silver level patron supporters, Darren Gardner, Denny Wright, Peter Goodall, Joshua Caudle and Zachary Lee. Big thanks to them for their support at silver level. We'll talk about units of the game next. Number of contenders for both armies, I think. Easy choice for Tom. LAKOR here to help to shift the game well and truly in the favour of Khorne. Number of contenders for the Imperial Fist. Lysander was good at finishing off targets as opposed to bringing them down entirely. But he did put 2 demons out of their misery.
I think it was very kind of him, really.
It was kind of humane.
He didn't want them to suffer.
That's good. Okay. And then, because there's a number of other options, the Centurion Devastators.
The land speeders were good.
Yeah, land speeders were good. Mobile, firepower, pretty good from them. No, I'm going to give it to the Storm Talon gunship, especially the one that survived. It just shot a lot of stuff.
Yeah.
Last cannon contribution was all right, but it was that twin assault cannon took out a lot of Tom's models. So that is units of the game for both sides. Keep a lookout for more battle reports on YouTube and on the Plus channel as well. Thanks for watching, and tune in next time.